In the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell, Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. LeVert with a rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Allen. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by Garland. From deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Here's Morant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. Garland's got 6 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Morant. Outside Bain. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Morant against Garland. Shoots over Morant. Pass to LeVert. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. 16 feet out. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Adams grabs the miss.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Into the lane. And they get it back. Mobley, left side. It's LeVert on the wing. Another shot. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far.
Hey, right here.
Outside Garland. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And here's Morant outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three ball. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Oh, it's good!
At the buzzer, that is how you finish it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Outside for Brooks, launches a 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. Takes a 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Mobley down low. Pounded by Morant. It's good.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And Morant drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Cleveland has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside for LeVert. Outside Garland. This one for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Launches it. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Jackson. Adams, the pass to Morant. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
There's Jackson with the three, and that one's good for Brooks.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Garland up top, pounded by Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. That's good from Garland.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
Here's Conchar. Off target with the three. Cleveland has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Outside for Mitchell. And there's the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Garland against Jones. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mitchell with the ball. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, your Grizzlies 29, the Cavaliers 37. And first go ahead and get loud for the Cavaliers.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Brandon Clark out there with Green. And it's in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Count that one. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Jones in the post, covered by Rubio. Outside for Green. Pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Stevens with a rebound. Cleveland's shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. The shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Jones. Rubio with some nice D.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Love. Got it. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
Williams up top. Pass to Conchar. Back to Williams. No good. And it's Cleveland the other way. To the wing, right side. Rubio passes to Lopez. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside for Green. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pass to Okoro. Inside. Stolen by Jones. Over Rubio. Here's Green. That one a little long.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Pass to Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Rubio against Jones. Rubio passes to Lopez. Left side Williams. Here's Clark. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Clark's got his second basket of the game. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Jones from outside. Rubio with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Lopez. That one goes. Count it. Lopez has got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 4 rebounds now. From deep. Stevens' shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Stevens. Williams defending. Jones against Love. Lopez is screen on Jones. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Green. Back to Conchar. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
To the middle. With a 9-footer. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Tries again. Mobley grabs the board. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Morant, guarded by Garland. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Pass to Mitchell. LeVert outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson down low. Mobley's on him. And it's Adams missing. Cleveland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Morant. Stolen by Mobley. LeVert outside. To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Right side, Morant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The Cavs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Garland. And stolen by Morant. Brooks outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Outside Morant. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Allen with a screen on Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And here's Mitchell, guarded by Bain. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Morant, the pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Bain. Jack's up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Adams with a screen on Garland. And here's Morant outside. Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Garland against Morant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the paint. Here's Morant. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Money.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw down. Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And here is Garland. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Garland against Russell. Garland dishes to Allen. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Garland kicks to LeVert. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it out to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Russell passes to Edwards. Timberwolves keep it alive. Here's Towns. Off on the layup. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Prince. Edwards passes to Russell. Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Garland against Russell. Garland dishes to Mobley. Edwards passes to Prince. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, nice job that time by Prince to stay focused and not lose control of the shot despite drawing the foul.
The Timberwolves gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Prince. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Garland, the slam dunk by Garland.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Oh, here's Edwards. The kick out to Town. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Towns against Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Prince outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Timberwolves, 12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Here's Towns. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates. Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Edwards. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers leading. Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell against Edwards. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Another miss by Minnesota. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland with it. He's picked up by Russell. Allen kicks to Mobley. Drives to the hoop. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. Minnesota with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Garland. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Russell. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns kicks to Prince. And there's the pass to Gobert. To end the cold streak. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Garland against Russell. Outside, Towns. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Towns, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Allen. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And finished off by Edwards.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Minnesota. Over to the wing. Passes it to LeVert. Lock at 6 to the left side wing. Garland feeling it out a little bit, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Garland's got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench. Thanks for the great interview, David. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Ricky Rubio is out there with a Coral. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's McLaughlin. Dishes it to Anderson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here's Rubio. He feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Rubio finding the open man, it seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
For someone like Robin Lopez, Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Rubio dishes to Lopez. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lopez inside. Yes, that goes in. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Pass to Noel. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Rubio. He's covered closely, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Noel passes to Reed. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And rejection by McDaniels. Noel passes to Reed. Here's Stephens. The kick out to Lopez. And now we've got the intentional foul. And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Love. Shot clock at 6. Rubio outside. To the paint. Here's Lopez. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Lopez has got 8.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to McLaughlin. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Anderson. Love grabs the board. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And Okoro throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Noel passes to Reed. Gets a very good look and converts. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Rubio left side. Here's Okoro. For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Edwards. Cavaliers with the rebound. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits both from the stripe. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. There's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Towns, no luck. Cleveland leading by 14. Inside, Allen. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Gobert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Towns. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. Led by as many as 14 points. Right block shot, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. And he makes good on the layup. Russell's got his first points in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. Mobley wide open. No good on the three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Russell, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Back to LeVert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And that one's good. Russell.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mitchell outside. The dish to Allen. And he comes up with the deuce.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Darius Garland.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here he goes. The pass to LeVert. A three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Towns against Mobley. Russell with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
Hello out there, and get ready for, well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one, up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And then Moran with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Edwards a screen on Moran. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Moran against Russell. Towns for 3. Drains the triple.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Moran. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Back to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Moran.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Moran against Russell. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams. From deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Here's Payne. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And Minnesota calls time here. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Towns passes to Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Morant to the middle. Here's Bain. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Bain's gotten his second bucket.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Jackson outside. Russell against Moran. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. And there's a 3-second violation. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Russell. Now here's Towns, hounded by Moran. In transition, here they come. The three from Bain. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
3 points.
Moran's got his 5th assist in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Moran. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Russell from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Memphis. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Gobert with the bucket.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Morant with it. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Shoots. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, B.A., and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top. Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Russell, the pass to Towns. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. Back to Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Offensive board. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Crosses over, and Edwards slams it in.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Moran against Russell. Brooks. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just a great delivery on that play.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's Moran off the drive.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Now here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Towns against Jackson. Towns with room to shoot. And too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Bain, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside Bane, 4-3, and a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Bane's got 13 now.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bane gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this one. Outside Russell, Towns on a screen. Three-pointer. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Outside Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks outside. From behind the arc. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Over Adams. They get the rebound. And the basket by Towns. He's got 5.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Here's Moran. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The free throw drops for Moran.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Gobert with it. The baseline J is off the mark.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin from the arc. And they recover it. Reed from down in the low post. It goes.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Williams with it. Anderson covers. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Green. Up and in on the layup.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Reed. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Tyus Jones. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Nice move, and it's McDaniels off the drive, and he lays it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Pass to Conchar. Outside, Green. Jones from outside. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Noel. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. Goes back up. Back to Noel. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Jones. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Conchar's got 5 now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
McDaniels a screen. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside Anderson. McDaniels with it. No good with a layup. Outside Jones. There's the drive. Inside. Here's Conchar. Beyond the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And stolen by Green. And it's Clark on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. A minute 15 left in the third quarter here. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Pass to Noel. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Right side Green. Here's Conchar. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Noel. Right wing. Here's McLaughlin. That 3's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jones' shot is good.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed, and stolen by Clark. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Towns passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
And here's Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. From 12 feet. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Edwards. Stolen by Bain. Russell against Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Right side Morant. Oh, it's stolen away. Down low. Here's Gobert. They get it back.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
The 3 from Bain. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. That one's wide left. The Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Russell against Morant. Jackson the screen. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Edwards against Bain. To the inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside Morant. Off target from outside.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
On target from range.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Outside Morant. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Morant against Russell. Brooks outside. There's the 3. Buries it from 3.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Outside Morant. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Brooks. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Prince. Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Brooks. Russell the pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
From deep, Morant misses there. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it.
Who say does that stop?
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now here's Morant. It's Jackson atop the key. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from Evan.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Allen, a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Brooks. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Here's Morant. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. The pass to Allen. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks kicks to Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk to J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Brooks kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morant's got 8 points.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. There's Garland. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. He's got 5.
You see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
And the pass to Brooks. Stolen by LeVert. Morant with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He can't get it to go. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Out to Morant. Pulls it up. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Mobley. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
It's Morant with the drop. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Passes it to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Morant reaches to Adams, and that one, good. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role. Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 11.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's Garland. Morant with the steal. Payne for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Tries again. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Here's Garland, following the score by Memphis. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell outside. Over Bane. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Fires for 3. Bane, no good. Garland with it. Now defended by Bane. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
This guy is such a good all-around player, Karis LeVert, sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Outside, Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Allen, a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 17 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Brooks outside. For the 3. If it's the rebound, Jackson kicks to Morant. No good. That would have tied it. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland the pass to LeVert. He feeds it to Mitchell. Now Garland. Guarded by Morant. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Jackson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, you love the action.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Williams. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. Stephens can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Jones dishes to Clark. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland the other way now. To the inside. Here's Love. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. On the basket by Jones. Here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. The kick out to Lopez. Now here's Okoro. And he can't jam it through.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Williams with a tie. Here's Aldama. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 4. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Over to the left wing. Right side, Jones. Stolen by Rubio. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Love. Out to the right wing. Picked off in midair. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Conchar. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Love. Rubio outside. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Okoro. The drive by Rubio. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Tell you what makes Rubio really jump on the drive. He's practically ambidextrous.
Passes to Concho. Here's Aldama. Sinks that one from the post. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kicks it out to Love. Jones against Rubio. Pass to Steffens. Shot clock at 6. And here's Love. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Now here's Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. For the lead, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. Rubio outside. To the right side. Okoro wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. So the wing on the left. Here's Lopez. Love the pass to Okoro. Back to Love. Here's the pass to Okoro. Here's Lopez. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now Adams, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Outside for Jackson. Bain trying to free himself up. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bain.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Nobody near Allen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain finds Morant beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland dishes to Allen.
Now this, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Down low, Bane. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Morant with the steal. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the middle. Here's Payne. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Stolen by LeVert.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Brooks kicks to Bane. Out to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Adams' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Right wing. Mobley the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Driving in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Payne. Jackson kicks to Morant. Passes it to Bane. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Here's Morant. From deep three-point range. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with the screen on Garland. And he makes that one.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Mitchell kicks to Garland. LeVert the pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. And here's Minnesota now. Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. Oh, rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Here's LeVert. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. Guarded by Garland. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Takes the three. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And here comes Cleveland. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Garland.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's Allen. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
From deep three-point range. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Edwards. Driving in. Back to Prince. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley passes to Garland. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Left side Garland. Mobley passes to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. On the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Russell to pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And that'll tie this game up.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Stolen by Russell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Russell to pass to Towns. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Towns against LeVert. Towns can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Mobley finds Garland. Now Allen. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Edwards, a pass to Russell. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket counts.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Garland against Russell. And Darius Garland with the three.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Russell. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
And both free throws good for Russell. There's 10 seconds left now in the first quarter. Garland for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Russell from deep three-point land. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Edwards a screen on Garland. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Garland for three. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Here's Garland. The three is up. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns down low. He's checked by LeVert. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Garland against Russell. Towns a screen on Garland. Russell to pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Brad, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Edwards against LeVert. Edwards can't hit. Well, the Cavaliers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Mobley passes to Allen. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards, inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Mobley, a screen on Russell. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Reed. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his second basket.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Russell to pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Edwards finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Russell to pass to Gobert. Towns down low. He's checked by LeVert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Edwards against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Edwards the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Allen. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Edwards against Mitchell. Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That free throw, no good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Okoro, guarded by Edwards. Outside Rubio. Pass to Stevens. Here's Okoro. Right side Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Lopez finds Rubio. No good from outside. The three from Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Russell's got 5 points.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
And stolen by Edwards. And we've reached halftime in this one. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by
21. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky!
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Nas Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Noel in a shooting guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Drops in the layup for 2. Reed's got his second bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Minnesota in the lead. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland calls timeout. TJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Pass to Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nas Reed.
No good on the second free throw. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw no good.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he's good on the second. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Rubio finds Love. Here's Stevens. Anderson covers. Lopez with it. The 3 is up. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Lopez has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Lopez. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Stevens.
Timberwolves foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. Pass to Stevens. Lets the 3 fly. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Back to Noel. Out to the right wing. McLaughlin. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. 1:52 left in the third. To the right side. Outside Love. Lopez in the post. Working on McDaniels. And Lopez gets it to go.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Minnesota calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Anderson. Towns comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Russell to pass to Reed. Now here's Towns. Back to Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Towns. Guarded closely. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Garland Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 14 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mitchell against Edwards. Gobert passes to Reed. And here's Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Cleveland has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the 3rd. Here's Mitchell. He drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. Edwards a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And that'll do it. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at small forward. Edwards with it. Down low. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Garland for 3. Counted from distance.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Nifty move. That shot off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They've led by as much as 10. Towns finds Gobert. And an intentional foul right there. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Towns against Mobley. Towns passes to Gobert.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And Minnesota calls time here. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Edwards. Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from deep. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. .51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mobley outside. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs it.
Edwards against Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Russell against Garland. Russell to pass to Towns. The shake. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Edwards against Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Russell. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards. Cash. And the Cavaliers with possession here.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on...
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. The score tied at 53. 3 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Towns. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Minnesota calls time here. Mobley. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Garland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Rejected by Allen. Pass to Wade. Here's Allen. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Pass to Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Russell up top. Guarded by Garland. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Inside, here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Mitchell against Edwards. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. He connects!
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 57 seconds left in overtime. Mobley against Towns. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Towns. Down low. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Outside Mitchell to the inside.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Russell. Here's Gobert. Count it!
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Misses. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Gobert in at the center. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant against Russell. Payne for three. And the three ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Russell. Out to Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Morant throws it down.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the inside, Bane, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Adams. Jackson finds Morant. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Morant against Russell. Here's Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Passes to Bane. Now Brooks. Back to Bane. From the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Driving. Oh! My goodness.
Man. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the Timberwolves call time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Russell. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Will it go? Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Morant scanning the floor and stolen by Russell. Out to the right wing. And Reed has it in the corner. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis leading by 5. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Reed. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. .30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Russell passes to Reed. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Offensive rebound. Adams. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Edwards drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Towns in at the small forward. Edwards can't hit.
And well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Morant against Edwards. And a wide open look for Payne. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. The pass to Towns. They get it again. Out to Edwards. Here's Reed. Towns in the corner. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here's Morant. He has 7. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Payne looking around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammate.
Edwards drives in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Morant against Russell. Morant, right side. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Timberwolves trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For 3, Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Morant. And stolen by Russell. Outside, Towns. And that one is good. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, and Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Edwards with it. Started now by Jackson. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Passes it to Bain. Inside, here's Brooks. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Morant against Russell. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards finds Russell to the inside. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bain's got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Green. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in its shooting guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Nailed from three-point land. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Jones, down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Conchar, good. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson. This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Williams. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Noel. He has 5. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Conchar. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Releases. Conchar can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better in that range.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones from outside the arc. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from McDaniels.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Jones kicks to Williams. Jones with it now by Anderson. Williams' shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 2. Here's Noel. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Conchar. 1:36 left in the third. Lays it up off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Shoots the 3. McLaughlin, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Green kicks to Jones. And there's the pass to Conchar. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Anderson. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Driving inside. Noel passes to McLaughlin. It's deflected. Williams looking around. Conchar. And McDaniels with the block. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
To the middle, here's Clark. Outside Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Nas Reed out there at Towns, and it's Gobert in at the 5. In the corner, it's Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Russell passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Edwards. He takes it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Passes it to Brooks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
In the corner, it's Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Morant against Russell. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished up by Morant. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 assists.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Back to Bain. Wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bain's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Morant outside. Outside, Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Desmond Bain.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Bain for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with it. Back to Bain. Morant against Edwards. Morant kicks to Bain. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Over Brooks. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.